What am I supposed to say? Like, what am I supposed to say, man? Knicks lose 111 to 106 to the Indiana Pacers in game 3 of the Eastern Conference semi-rounds or semifinals. I don't know why I butchered that, but regardless, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I cannot even begin to explain my frustration between OG Anunoby not playing this game, which sucks to begin with because he balled out like crazy last game and gets hurt towards the end of it, misses the quarter, and I thought maybe it's just a little bit of a crap, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't expect worse than that, but it ended up being that he didn't play this game and his presence was missed. But at the same time, this game was in reach. And for all this talk about how the Knicks get all the calls, I mean, the non-goaltending call was absurd at the end of this game from Indiana. But on top of that, you have your superstar player who could not hit a free throw. Your team went, 3 or 4 for like 14 or 15 from the field in the fourth quarter? Who might have bitch and complain about the refs when you didn't play timely basketball? When Alec Burks goes off in the beginning of him coming off the bench, doesn't do anything the rest of the time that he's off the bench. When Jericho Sims got torched out there for 4 minutes, and the only one that really showed up offensively tonight was Dante DiVincenzo. Jalen Brunson let them down. I'm sorry. And as much as I love Brunson, because this does not change how I feel about him, because I know he'll turn the page and be better next time around, he let the team down tonight. There's no way around it. Because I don't understand, for the life of me, why he's turning the ball over at will the way he was at the end of this game. He had 5 turnovers in this game. No. And then on top of that, you have 12 seconds left on the clock. And that's the shot selection at the end of the game. That 3 he chucks up in double coverage. That's the shot. That's the attempt. Come on. And hit a free throw, man. Not just inexcusable. Inexcusable. The shot selection from him to begin with, not great. Clearly, he's playing with some sort of injury a bit, but it should not be to this degree because at the end of the day, as much as we want to say injury, look at how he played at the end of game 2. Could we use the injury excuse here with the way he played at the end of game 2? No, he just did not come through tonight. It's that simple. Dante DiVincenzo, the only one that was really consistent all night. 7 for 11 from downtown, 12 for 26 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line for him. I don't know what you want me to say. That first quarter to begin with, I mean, infuriating. Infuriating the shot selection. Infuriating watching the Pacers at every shot. Tyrese Halliburton killed you tonight. He killed you. And watching him getting fired up, it pissed me off. It really did. I'm watching Miles Turner have a damn field day out there and put on a clinic. Hartenstein, he did not play a good enough game at all. No, he did not. And it's hard to be that mad at him because you're in a spot where he has to play a lot of minutes because your other options right now are Precious Achiuwa and Jericho Sims. What am I supposed to say? I can't even be that mad, which Jericho Sims cannot play again for this. He just cannot play. He cannot play this postseason. No. And it sucks that they wasted the fact that they did get more production from Deuce than they've gotten in the past few games. Granted, you could have maybe asked for a couple more timely buckets from him. You got still solid enough production from Burks, but he was left in that game way too long at the end, in my opinion. Like, why is Deuce, considering Deuce is better defensively, why is Deuce not out there towards the end of that game? Why was Burks in there for way too long? He just was. I'm sorry. He was. Second quarter, Dante went off. Second and third quarter especially. Dante went off and willed this team. And didn't play great defensively in the second. The third quarter, though, they dominated. You thought that they were going to make it 3-0. And then you show up with 16 points in the fourth quarter. Disgraceful. I'm sorry. Disgraceful. The fourth quarter lost them this game. Brunson selling at the end of the game, lost the game. Missing free throws, lost the game. I could sit here and complain about the missed goaltend. I could sit here and complain about a couple other missed calls here and there. But I'm not going to do that. Because I'm better than that. And because at the end of the day, your star player needs to be more clutch. And you need way more production from the rest of the rotation here. Josh Hart, I mean, he was solid today along the glass, but 10 points, you needed a bit more from him. And it's hard to ask that, but it's just the truth. Like, you need guys to step up when guys like OG and Randall are out. It's just that simple. They were not getting on the offensive glass really at all tonight, though, at all. They did not generate enough second chance points like they usually do. Indiana killed them in that regard. And in the paint. Oh, I mean, they kind of correlate a bit, but in the paint, killed. I mean, there's not much to say other than turn the page. Turn the page for the next game on Sunday. 3:30 start on Sunday. Win the game. Win the game. You cannot lose these next two. You cannot lose two on the road. You just can't. No. The mission is at least split. And unfortunately, you made it more difficult on yourself by losing the first game. Sorry, just getting my camera to focus, or at least attempting, which it's not. But either way, that is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Knicks fans. Turn on your notifications so you know when I upload or go live on the channel next. I'll see you guys in the next one.